Hello YouTube, how are you all doing today? Thank you for tuning in. Today is going to be sort of my first episode on career mode for F1 2016. So basically I'm just running through sort of the menu screens at the moment. This is basically all the new features that are in the game and what you sort of get faced with when it's when you first start your career. So just running sort of through the helmets now and stuff, and all the details you can change. There's so much customization, like you can literally just change and make anything however you want it to look like. It's actually really cool. It's I actually I don't know why it took so long to pick a helmet. There's just so many good ones. It's yeah, so basically I'm going to be doing a career mode F1 2016. I picked number 99 because I was born in 1999. Pretty much just sped up the video for all this because this is all the boring stuff. But yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to get through a whole season. As you will see very shortly, I'll be doing sort of 30 sort of short weekends. I'll be driving for Renault. I decided to pick Renault because my first F1 game I ever played actually was 2010, and the Renault on that I really liked. So, and it's yellow. I don't know, looked like custard. I like custard. So next thing was the weekend. I'm pretty much gonna have 30-minute practice sessions, a short qualifying, and then a 25% race, just to basically cut down on editing and rendering time. As for assists and stuff, basically everything will be turned off. Everything will be as hard as it can be, except the AI difficulty. I am making it legend, not ultimate. As some of you may know, ultimate's like the hardest difficulty now, which has been brought out, and basically that's just unbelievably hard. Like the other drivers are so hard. So I decided to go legend just for this season. Basically, in a Renault it's going to be really hard, but yeah, we'll see how we go. Basically, this is your agent. I don't know, she tells you everything that you need to know, I guess, about teams and offers and whatnot. Yeah, first impressions of the game, I do like it. It's pretty good. There's a lot of new features and stuff that F1 2015 sort of didn't have and sort of lacked. So I really think that this game's really actually going to be good. So here you go, dear Harley. Welcome to Renault Sport Formula 1 team. We're delighted to have you on board and look forward to working closely with you over the next up and coming season. You'll start as our second driver alongside your teammate Kevin Magnussen. We expect you to work together to help develop the car and the team as quickly as possible. Now let's get out there and win some points. Kind regards, team management. So this is your laptop. Open up laptop introduction, so you can manage your career while off the track. So basically it just tells you your personal details on the right hand side, your driver position within the team, so like whether you're below team expectations, on target or exceeding, your tyre choices for the weekend, your weather forecast, and g'day mate, yeah, your location on the bottom left. So basically I just hooked straight into it. I actually did cut out a lot of the practice sessions and stuff, but basically I just didn't want to make a 2-hour long video, so but I was able to get a lot of the like the team research and development challenges sort of done and out of the way. Here we go, the intros. This is pretty much identical to 2015, nothing really changed. It's all sort of the same. Yeah, I don't know, I guess I had to incorporate it with Anthony Davidson talking and whatnot. So sort of run through each team. There's my car and the team. So there's only so much actual practice that these drivers need. Most of them will be plenty familiar enough. So practice is actually really important now in F1 2016. It's a lot of R&D really needs to be done, and it's really hard to actually do. It's definitely not something that's easy. You know, you don't earn like what they call resource points, which is what you use to upgrade your car. You really don't earn them easily. So as a sort of, I'll go into the menu in a second and have a look. But yeah, now like you really sort of, like I thought 30 minutes each session, which is like an hour and a half, would be more than enough time, but it wasn't. Like I literally just finished every objective before the end of practice, and had to pretty much head straight into qualifying. So I did skip it. The track acclimatization, basically you just sort of got like gates that you need to drive through on the track. Basically you need to drive through it as fast as possible, and you need to hit all your brake markers and turn in points, all your apexes and whatnot. Time management, you had to pretty much drive around the track above a certain lap time without destroying tyres, and you got like a sort of like a bar at the top which sort of has like purple, green and red. So you sort of want to keep your tyres in that purple section. And then qualifying pace is basically the team set out like a target lap time, so you see on the top right hand side. So they wanted me to get like a 1 minute 29.3. Basically they estimated that to give me 19th position in qualifying, so they sent you out with low fuel and the best tyres and whatnot. And then yeah, it's actually pretty hard to get. I managed to do it on the second attempt. I didn't get it the first time. The first time I really struggled. Cars sort of understeering a lot, don't just snap oversteers and stuff, so it's not really what you want. But the more downforce I added to it, the better the car got and quicker I got. So there you go, see, objective complete. I think that was it, so I just sort of backed out of that straight away because I was able to do that. So this is basically the screen you get every time you complete an objective. Comes up with all your sort of resource points you earned that session and whatnot. You pretty much go back to your laptop now, go into research and development and check out sort of what upgrades. So like I said, the more sort of downforce I added, the better it sort of felt, really. I was just, you know, sort of kept adding to that, and that was sort of why I went with the the upgrade that I did, basically just for that reason. So
Hey.
so I believe your first rival ends up being your teammate. I actually chose like the best teammate I could get, which was sort of like, as in like I chose to be the number 2 driver and chose to get a good teammate because I thought that would sort of carry the team a little bit. But yeah, it turns out Kevin Magnussen's been really quick. It's actually been really hard to beat him, so I don't know if that kind of backfired at me a little bit. But the objectives for qualifying come up in a second. 17th or higher and beat Kevin Magnussen, so that was what I had to do in qualifying. Now this was just after I ended up qualifying 21st. That was Kevin Magnussen in 16th, but he had a penalty. I think he had a 5 grid place penalty. He still qualified in front of me, but so I lost 1 team objective point to that. But yeah, 21st, it was really hard qualifying, to be honest. Like there wasn't much left in the car. It's the AI is just, that's just their kind of strong point, really. It's just, yeah, they're really good at qualifying. So I think everyone's been struggling with that though. Like a lot of YouTubers that I've been watching sort of had the same problem where they just can't qualify as good as the AI can, and it's sort of, it's making it hard because like race pace is good, but yeah, in terms of trying to get the objectives done and whatnot, it's hard to beat your rival if you can't qualify anywhere near as good as them. So, but yeah, there you go. I ended up sort of 3 points up, and Kevin Magnussen was 6 points up from me, so he was already leading the rivalry. So I'm already sort of behind the 8 ball. But it's pretty cool. I like all these different new features. It definitely adds to the game, adds a lot of depth. So yeah, so I finished 17th or higher. I failed, I went down. Beat Kevin Magnussen, I failed, I went down. So I was literally like 1 spot bang off the red. So I don't know how far you can go before you get fired or anything, but team expectations.
Hey, guess who? I've seen the team's expectations for the race.
So there you go.
So I thought I'd
There's my
pass
team
by and wish you luck.
expectations.
Take care.
Again, beat Kevin Magnussen. So at this point, I didn't know how race pace was going to be. I didn't know if I was going to be starting like 21st and then end up like, you know, fighting for last position or something stupid like that. Like even the 2 Manners ended up out qualifying me, so it was just that hard. But and a Renault. Yeah, so off to the race now. Now, it's funny actually, on the formation lap, you'll see here, I'll go through the strategy first, race strategy. there was actually a lot of sort of options you could do. You can completely customize it and go on whatever sort of strategy you want, really. I thought that was pretty cool, but I stuck with a simple one stop. It was only a 25% race, so depending on whether we're going to get a safety car or not, that'll help with tyre life. But I don't know, I just didn't feel like a two stop was really needed. It's just, you know, for the sake of 15 laps, I could sort of get that probably 10 laps, almost 10 laps out of the softs, and the rest on a super softs quite easily. You can also adjust your fuel. I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, here on the formation lap, I didn't know what the clutch was. Now that I see it, it's the right paddle, it's pretty obvious, but at the time I was holding down the left paddle, and then as soon as I went into first, I was so confused here. I was like, wait, what? Yeah. I don't know if clutch quite is good. I just didn't touch clutch at all, engineered it. Yeah, so basically this is my first ever formation lap. I thought this was actually a really good addition to the game, basically just getting as much heat into your tyres and as much heat into the brakes as possible without getting any heat into the engine. That's definitely crucial. One of the hottest times a car ever is on the grid after your formation lap, so it was important to do that. I skipped past this. I ended up running into the back of Rio Harriento, and if you run into the back of someone in the formation lap, you actually get sort of moved directly straight to the grid. So it was pretty funny actually. So here we go, off to the grid. Lights, and away we go, shotgun reaction time. And I thought I absolutely screwed the start, but I didn't. The car just lit them up and just went. I got an absolute amazing start into turn one. Look at all the cars over the Ferrari had spun. I thought I was going to run into the Ferrari. Absolute stellar job. I don't know how I illegally overtook two people here, but yeah, safety cars straight away. So let past 1, 2, 3 cars. Really, I didn't need to let past Alonso, but he sort of just grabbed that position off me. So then, yeah, basically fuel straight into lean. We safety car was out for that spun Ferrari. I did watch the replay, but and he didn't have an accident with anyone. He just sort of spun. So I don't know what the deal was with that, but my recording's jumping around a little bit at the moment. I'm not sure why. So I just sort of skipped here now to the right before the green flag, really up close to Alonso, making sure I was trying to not lose an advantage. But the green flag went, and yeah, I screwed up that second last corner, and that was it. Then he had the gap, and it was pretty much gone. Got a really good run on Alonso here out of that corner into turn 3 under brakes, and got Hulkenberg as well in a bigger dive bomb. I was not expecting to get anywhere near Hulkenberg, but yeah, I was pretty lucky to pull that off without an accident. Now it was just a matter of just trying to hold him behind me and just keep going, but I knew that the Renault, I was already P11 now, like that was just definitely going to be short-lived. I had a Haas in front of me. Haas is in heads at the moment. That was pretty surprising. I didn't think there was going to be a big gap between the Renault and the Haas, but yeah, it's that really actually sort of, just now that I realise it, it's a big change, big difference. But here comes Hulkenberg with the Mercedes power. I was able to hold him off this lap. But man, I'm pretty sure, yeah, straight to the outside, that Mercedes versus the Renault. Hulkenberg around the outside, can't pull it off, but I was all over the place here, really under pressure, like pushing hard, trying to get away from Hulkenberg, but proved really quite difficult, like holding them all back, because like I was really just holding everyone up and causing a big train behind me. Verstappen's in the fastest lap, and this was on the very next lap where Hulkenberg had a good run and just flew past me. Then I actually ran up the back of Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg just braked a little bit earlier than I thought. And then we've got front wing damage now. So if we go watch that replay, how early he braked. Oh, I thought he braked early. I could sort of brake a bit later than that. Maybe it was just his top speed, I think, got me out. So it's quite a stupid move, to be honest, by myself. But it's definitely not what I was looking for, especially when I'm already like P12 in a Renault. I thought there was no way I thought I was done by now, but yeah, now even with front wing damage, it was just making it just the job twice as hard as it needed to be. So I didn't end up hitting this lap. It was only lap 5 and we had the safety car, so I'd only really done like sort of 2 or 3 laps on the softs, on the super softs. So I stayed out, kept going until the next lap. Pulled in, unfortunately, the traffic, but I didn't really think about how much traffic there was going to be at 10-second pit stop. Definitely got held up, definitely a lot of time lost there. I came out now 22nd, so I lost 22 positions in that one lap. Oh, 22 positions, lost 10 positions in that last lap with the pit stop as well, so now I was really on the back foot. So I ended up pushing for a couple laps there in rich fuel, and what I'd say from the safety car. I was now lap 11 and was catching Pascal Verline. I don't know what happened to Felipe Nasr. I don't know why he sort of dropped back more than what he needed to, but yeah, I was just trying to get into the DRS zone here. Really trying to push and get on the back of that manor. So I could get a good run and progress forward. Now I don't know what happened down here. I think Marcus Ericsson had it. Yeah, Marcus Ericsson at the pits and literally just blocked everyone off. I got a brilliant run past Berline, almost past Harriento, getting into the thing, and then yeah, pulling out and going 3 abreast into turn 3. The highlight of the race. I ended up coming out better following my teammate Kings. That was excellent. That was really good. Now it's just a matter of like trying to follow Kevin Magnussen through and trying to catch up to him and get him. Yeah, it's really quite surprising here in the third sector. I was able to sort of catch Kevin. Some race pace definitely a lot better than qualifying pace, though, for sure. So I don't know if that's just with the AI. So yeah, coming to the last corner here, I was sort of trying to get that DRS, trying to get a good run out of here. So I still luckily I had a bit of fuel, had DRS, put it straight into Rich. Pretty much just before I got past him, got the big toe, straight past him into standard. On the brakes into turn 1, back to 3rd gear, gave him plenty of room. I don't know what happened behind. He must have come across the track and got cleaned up by the manor or something. But because that pretty much just put him straight down the back of the pack. So I was really then now pushing hard to catch Marcus Ericsson. I was a lot quicker than Marcus actually, but just in the end from catching one of the laps, it's now lap 15. I think I was 7/10 quicker a lap. So this is the last corner. Lewis Hamilton had taken the win. Yeah, across the line, so it wasn't a bad result, you know, P18. But first time for Renault starting 21st and whatnot, so I can't say it was bad. Now I don't know what happened here. You should only just finish your race, and the car takes over for some reason, and the AI drives your car. I think that's the straightest the car's driven all race, to be honest. There's a little bit of glitch here on the bottom left. You'll see what I mean in a second.
A great win then for the Mercedes team today.
Wait for it. Wait for it. There it is. Race winner. Apparently so. I'll take that.
And after this round of the World Championship, Lewis Hamilton takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship.
There it is.
After an excellent
P18 beat Kevin Magnussen. Yes, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I should have the second part of this video, which is Bahrain, up pretty soon. So if you can tune into that, that'd be pretty good. Hope to get the whole season in. So yeah, thank you all for watching.
Mercedes move to the top of the table.